Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play today's New York Times games. It is August 18th, 2025, Monday, and day two of my trip here, my holiday. All right, let's see. We're going to start off with Wordle number 1521, and it is day 18 of hard mode. All right, let's see. I'm going to just scroll right down here. Scroll a bit more. I'm using the touchpad on my laptop, which I'm not entirely used to because I think my mouse battery died. All right, okay, day 18. Um, let's see, what word should I use that I don't think has been done before? Should I do something wild, do a W word, or do a Z word? Okay, maybe I could. Something with a Z. Another topaz has been done before. Uh, Zesty. I don't know if that's been done before. Oops. Might as well give that a try. Okay, let's see. Not surprised that the Z has given me nothing. But okay, we've got an S in the middle, E out of place. Could it be? Well, it can't be SA because there's no Y. Could it be anything else? E something S. I'm sorry. S. Sorry. I keep pressing S instead of X. Jeez. Ensue. ENSUE. I don't know if that's been done before. That's an interesting one. I could consider that. All right. Maybe I will try that just because I like that I could place perhaps the E if it's not, those spots, right? Might as well try it. Okay. Oh, well, it's gonna be issue then. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be anything else. Issue in. Can be in. Yeah, I think it's gotta be issue. Wow, another three for me. Woo! That's good. I'm kind of on a roll here. I think I've gotten three the past few days now. 2 3 days, I think. Okay, let's go through. Let's go to score over. Today's answer is issue. I started with Zesty. Pretty good, actually. 140 possible words left. Then I did Ensue. And it, yeah, left me just issue. All right, there we go. After Zesty, we could have had, well, let's see here, Loser, Poser, Easel, Riser, Miser, Risen, Wiser, uh, Oases. It's an interesting one. Uh, okay, what else? No, not that one. I don't like that one. No, no. Gases. No, I don't think because it's a plural, right? Oh, an oasis is also plural, so maybe not. Um, what else? Laser. Laser. Okay. Um, hosed. HOSED. Like hosed off something. So that's an interesting one. I think fused is also possible. Yeah, fused is possible. Well, dosed. What else? Arsed. I don't think so. Unsee. UNSEE. That's another interesting one. So yeah, mass, MASSE, like on mass, I guess you could say that. Passe, PASSE. And yeah, many possible words. And I chose the one that gave me only one possible option. So I've been really lucky with the second guesses for the past few days. Really lucky, like just going with whatever and not thinking too much about it and just going for it. And yeah, all right, that's pretty good. Okay, let's keep it going with connections. All right, let's see. Okay, today we are playing connections. 799. All right, one more day to big 800. Okay, 16 words today. We've got queue, stop, breakfast shot, pool, pocket, prompt, parking, chance, Wi-Fi, digital opening, wrist, nod, break, and signal. Okay. Chance makes me think of Monopoly, like a chance card. I don't know if there's anything else. Prompt, queue are kind of similar, like reminders, like how do you say, communications to you to do something. Signal could be a thing. Perhaps even nod, like I don't know, but possible. But I don't feel confident about going with that yet. It doesn't feel like a strong group. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. Pocket. Break and pocket and cue. Uh, shot even I think makes me think of pool, snooker, those kind of games. But again, don't feel confident in that, so I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Especially, okay, breakfast. What's what breakfast? Breakfast. Um, what's things in the morning? I don't know. Stop. Parking. And then there's Wi-Fi. What? Wi-Fi? What is that? Wrist. I'm kind of stuck here. Maybe I should try the other group, the two groups that I thought maybe. Q pocket shot break. Maybe. Alright, maybe I'll try that. I don't know about opening. I'll try it. Q pocket break and shot. Things to do with pool. Maybe pool is a hint for us. I don't know. Try that. No, and it's not even one way. Okay, so either I got the wrong, or it's just a red herring, and that's not what it was at all. Okay. All right, never mind. Okay. Second chance, maybe. Second chance. Second breakfast. Second. I don't know. Is there any others? Um. Second pocket. Second stop. I don't think so. One shot. That's it. One shot. Last chance. Last. I don't know. Oof. Ah. I think I'm in for a hard one today. Okay. Maybe I'll do this one. Cue, nod, signal, prompt. Synonyms. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Indication. All right. I'm still on. Okay. So it's not. So I think the pool thing was a red herring, which I thought it wasn't. Okay. Um, did feel personally, it didn't feel as red herringy as some of the others. But then again, maybe and some people who didn't get who got fooled by the red herring would say that, you know what, it didn't seem like a red herring. I mean, that's why we got fooled by it, right? Because the red herring did its job. It did. We didn't think it was. Okay. Parking spot, parking lot, wristwatch. Okay, wristwatch maybe. Wristwatch, pocket watch, digital watch, stopwatch. It's gonna be the purple, I think. Let's see. Words before watch. Okay. Um. Again, the Wi-Fi. Is it? You get Wi-Fi, parking, breakfast, maybe the pool. Things you get as a hotel guest. It could be something like that. Yeah. Hotel amenities. All right, cool. Chance, opening, break, shot, synonyms. All like opportunities, I would say. Opportunity. Okay, great. That's exactly what it was. All right. Thankfully, oh, wow, look at that. Three colors, nearly one from wrong. So yeah, it's definitely huge. Right, I mean, there's silly me seeing the word pool and thinking, well, maybe the pool is meant to point us, because sometimes they do that where they have one word that is pointing you to what one of the answers is. So that's what I thought this could be today, and I got fooled by it. All right, indication, cue, not prompt, signal, pretty easy. Just sort of like little clues to sort of hint to you what's going on. That kind of thing. Words for watch, digital watch, where you have like those numbers, like the digits there. Then pocket watches, like those like gentlemen's watches, where they put them in their pockets and they have the gold chain or metal chain kind of thing. Stopwatch for sports athletes. Wristwatch, of course, just any strap watch. Hotel amenities usually get free breakfast, you get a place to park your car, you can use the pool, and you get free Wi-Fi. Usually, not always, but usually. And the opportunity, break, chance, opening shot, pretty straightforward. So I actually think this is an easy one. It's just that I got fooled by the red herring, so that was silly, and I panicked. I missed the red herring. I got one error, and I was thinking, oh gosh, maybe this is really hard. But luckily, I did see the watch one, and then everything else fell into place after that. So thankfully, I did see it. So I don't know, difficulty wise, probably just me who made a mistake. I mean, I'm sure there are others, but not many. I think I'm one of the few who made that kind of silly red herring for the fall for the red herring for the pool one. Okay, let's move on to mini crossword. Okay, so it's Monday, right? Okay, so there we go. We're doing Ian Livigood's mini crossword edited by Joe Faliano, and let me minimize it. There we go. And scroll down so you can see more of the grid. All right, let's get started. One across fast food chain that sells 50-piece nuggets. KFC or McD? I don't know. Maybe KFC. One down. Lake craft with a palindromic name. Kayak. Two down. Distress signal for a broken down car. Flash? Maybe. A flare, I don't know. Three down. Indianapolis NFL team. I don't know. Four down. Indigenous people of Arizona. It could be Utes. I don't know. Not sure. Five down. Hard-headed animal. Hard-headed animal. Ooh, I don't know. Five across. Queen or king. Royal. Four across. Circle above an angel's head. Halo. Six across. Separately. I want to say apart. So that means that's not flash. It's probably flare, I think. Okay. And this must be Colts. And then seven across. Karaoke bar accessories. Mic. 36. Not a great score. I made a couple of mistakes there, but that's all right. Let's take a close look at the clues. One across, a fast food chain that sells 50-piece nuggets. I thought it was here McDonald's. We know it familiarly as McD, MCD. So that's why it came to my mind first. But now I thought about it, I was like, no, Americans don't say that. They just say McDonald's. And then, but KFC is KFC for us too. Although at one point they briefly just called themselves Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then it's like, okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's go. No, sorry. No, they did. They didn't call themselves KFC. And then they went back to Kentucky Fried Chicken in full, also shortened to KFC. Anyway, long story. But yeah, KFC. I do like the nuggets. They're quite different from the McDonald's nuggets, but I like both. They have different tastes, textures. One down, Leap Craft with a palindromic name. So, all right, as you know, palindromic, forwards, backwards, they spell the same way. So, Lake Craft, there's a boat that you can use. Two down, distress signal for a broken down car. Flare. I mean, I'm used to seeing flares used more like, like they've got a flare gun. You shoot the flare like they maybe, they need help when they're like stuck in water, stranded on an island or something like that. That's more what I think flares are. But unless it's a different type of flare for a broken down car, let me just see here because I don't know. Flares for cars. Maybe that might be helpful. Let's take a look. See, I'll see if there are images here. That's not really what it is, right? Maybe I'll say emergency flares or something like that. Yeah, that could be good. Emergency flares. What's that? What's that one like? Oh, okay. See, they get emergency flares. They're kind of like lights that you can put. So maybe that's what they mean. Because I'm used to like flare guns, so that's why I think of flares when I think of that. So I didn't think about other things. And when we have certain lights for broken down cars, but we just have like the sort of like the emergency like hazard sign, and then I don't know if that one has lights. I don't remember. Oh wait, no, I think we usually use the car's lights to like sort of turn on your like your blinkers both sides, and then flash them continuously, and then people will know that your car's broken down. You've got a problem. So maybe this is an American thing, I guess. Three down, Indianapolis NFL team. Apparently they're the Colts. I didn't know that. Again, very American thing. Don't know. Four down, indigenous people of Arizona, the Hopi. I've heard of the Hopi people, but I didn't know like which state they were associated with. So trivia that I didn't know. Five down, hard-headed animal. Right, a ram. I was thinking like bull or something, but it didn't fit four letters, and then one was three. Okay. Four across, circle above an angel's head. That's called the halo, the little like glowing ring. Five across, queen or king. That's just a royal. Six across, separately apart. Right, straightforward. Seven across, karaoke bar accessories, the mics, which sometimes they're spelled M-I-C-S, but in this sense, really want us to spell it as M-I-K-E-S. Both, I think, are acceptable, though I'm more used to M-I-C-S now these days. But yeah, right, that was today's mini crossword. Actually, I would say, in my opinion, now I think about it, it's a little bit tougher for a non-American on a Monday. But if you're American, probably it's just a thing. It's the usual, right? So I think it's more just for if you're not American, it might be a bit tricky that trivia today. All right, that was today's New York Times games. Let me know how you did in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.